Hey, so I'm here with Lucas Suriano, and Lucas has started training with me and has had some great results. Lucas, tell us who you are, what you do, and how you got into this fitness journey.
Okay, thanks, Tim. I'm Lucas Suriano. I'm 37 years old. I live in Buenos Aires, Argentina. I've been married for the past 10 years, and I am dad to Olivia for the past 6 years. What I do is basically I lead global operations for an international nonprofit across 25 countries, and I also build media and business projects on the side with my wife. So my life is high responsibility and let's say high output. That's how I like to think about myself. So I've been doing fitness, but for me, it wasn't just about aesthetics. It was more kind of like about performance. Like I wanted to drop body fat and do all these kind of things so that I can, step up and live up to, my family's expectation, my own expectation as well. So yeah, that's a bit about me.
So what made you decide to start working with me?
Well, it was kind of like an internal decision at first because I've been training previously. I've been like gym was a part of my life, let's say, but I wasn't seeing the results that you would normally see for someone that has been training sometimes nonstop, some other times with a bit of rest in the middle for 10 years. So I was like not fully understanding how training works. I wasn't tracking my macros. I didn't really have clear structure in my fitness journey. Like I wanted precision and I needed optimization. I felt motivated, but when you don't see the results, motivation goes down, So and I felt like I needed some data driven approach, not just going to the gym because I have to go to the gym. It's kind of like I need results and I saw what you were doing, and I saw the journey, the fitness journey that you had for the past, let's say, 2 years or for the past year. And I was like, I thought it was amazing. It was mind blowing to me because as someone that has been working and working out for 10 years, I'm like, I never saw those results in my life. So this guy must be doing something right. And that's what I want for myself. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna check out what Tim's doing, and that's exactly what I did and what I wanted.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. So you mentioned several things in there, but what would you say was your biggest challenge to your fitness and kind of staying in your routine and getting the results that you wanted?
Oh, geez, I would definitely say food.
Mm.
Like you would think that using dumbbells and lifting and all of that brings your muscles to the place that you want your muscle to be in, but it's really a combination and it's like I would say over 50% of it is food, is your relationship with food, is understanding what you're putting into your body. It's not just the pre-workout and the protein powder is much more than that. And I thought I was nailing my macros by just saying, oh, this has a lot of fat in it. So it wasn't like that. I was not tracking macros at all. And what I thought it was healthy, it wasn't really healthy for my fitness journey. So I would say it was, yeah, it was basically food, what it was holding me back from the goals that I wanted to achieve, let's say.
But what would you say has been the most valuable part of the program for you?
Understanding what I eat.
Okay, yeah,
Like
yeah.
tracking macros is a whole new world that again I thought I was doing because you would see like people saying, "Oh, I'm just gonna have an avocado toast," and you would think that's healthy, and they're not wrong, but if it doesn't help with your um like your calorie intake on a daily basis and your fat intake, then you're not gonna get there. And understanding what I eat and the composition of the food that I'm eating, that was my major take from this program.
What
Definitely.
what would you say, like how would you describe your knowledge now and your situation now versus before you started working with me?
Well, number one, I have much more clarity on macros. Like I understand what I eat. I go like into this robotic mode where I see a package of whatever it is. I'm like, I think about four things. Like, what are the carbs? What's the fat, the protein, and the calories in this? So it's like my mindset has completely shifted away from what I thought it was the right proper way of doing things. Now, knowing how much protein I needed was a different thing because I was having like 25 grams. Some days where I felt like more fit, I was having 50 grams. But I'm 217. 50 grams of protein is not enough to achieve the goals that I wanted to achieve. So on top of that, I would say low fat levels daily. That's been the hardest because nowadays in the food industry, everything is comprised of fat, whether it's good or bad fats. And understanding what my limit is and how to get there because you have to cook and you have to really get your hands dirty in the kitchen so you can let's say make it balanced to your again to your fitness journey. So is tracking daily is basically system without the emotion. Oh, I can't have chocolate. I'm gonna be depressed. No, you can have like different options that are gonna help you get there, and that is not gonna mess up your relationship with food. You can still enjoy food. Is that you just do it in a different way. That's it. And then I would say also understanding like the recovery portion of my muscle building efforts, like sleeping the right amount of time and improving my quality of sleep. Like I haven't lived like this in a while, and I'm living in like so much better than I was doing a few years back.
And you're in Argentina, so you've been to the United States. How does it differ, or what's the struggle that you have and still able to get your results?
Well, I would say that in the States, which I love, by the way, the States have different like options for high protein, low fat, quick options that you can just open up a package and just get it down your system. But in Argentina, it's not really like that. Like we have this culture of cooking that comes from, Argentinian, Italian families. So it's all about cooking and opening up a package is kind of like a disrespect to actual food. So we don't we don't have a lot of options. So I have to rely on cooking. So I have to rely on high protein, low fat food like I don't know, tuna, egg whites, protein powder, and different things to help me achieve my goals. So it is a little bit more complicated in my culture, but I would say that that's also part of the journey. So I'll take it.
Well, beyond the results that you've seen, how has doing this, having fitness and this program a part of your life, how has it changed your life, your confidence, and the way that you approach fitness?
Oh man, so much. I mean, I started doing this program with you. Like I would say 2 months back, but at the same time, I wasn't really nailing my macros. Like I wasn't understanding. The first part of the program was me understanding what I needed to do. I got there pretty late, but I got there and I thought I was tracking. I thought I was hitting my goals, but I really wasn't. And when I actually started doing that, the first, like, I'm not even kidding, the first week that I saw myself in the mirror, I was like, I can't believe what I'm seeing. And you can call it water weight, you can call it whatever you want, but it was a mental difference as well as an intellectual difference because I was able to work better. I had more mental clarity, if you want to put it into simple words. But at the same time, I was able to show up at the gym 5 or 6 times a week. Like I was training 5 or 6 days a week. And I had again, a structure, calorie deficit. I was being in compliance with my macros on a daily basis. And that led me to stronger lifts. So I was able to lift more than I thought I could. And I was being more intentional about it. So I don't know. I can't really say that there's one specific aspect that has improved the most. Is a it's kind of like a group aspects of different things, not just physical. It's like even even my family looks at me and like, you're so like energetic. I
Mm.
was energetic before, but you're like even more now. And I'm
Mm.
like, I think it's the program. I think it's exactly what I'm doing with what food I'm eating, like how I'm training, the quality of my sleep. So it's a lot of components, but I'm so happy about all
I'm
of them.
glad. And you're seeing great results too. I mean, the pictures tell it all and we're at a great distance and I can still tell that difference. But
Yeah.
tell me if somebody is thinking about working with me or getting into this program, what would your advice be to them?
Okay, first off, if you're serious about results, this is what I would tell myself if I had myself in front of me right
Great.
now. So if you're serious about results and like you're not afraid to change your life, because many of us want that, but we get scared, when the opportunity presents. Oh, I have to drop this way of living. Oh, I can't do this anymore. So that's when fear, you know takes control of our decision. But I would say don't pay attention to that because you're not going to suffer with the program. It's not like you're still going to enjoy it, and people like your loved ones are going to enjoy a better version of you. So I would say then stop trying to figure things out on your own. I was like getting advice from Reels on Instagram and maybe from ChatGPT, but I wasn't getting anywhere. So you can work hard the way that I did for ages and you can still stay average. Like, or you can work smart for months. And then if you want to make it a life decision, you can continue and going on for years,
Yeah,
but
do
you
you
can
feel like
actually
it's sustainable? Like this is a sustainable
oh,
program?
absolutely. I mean, again, if you're willing to put in the hours of workout and willing to track macros, I think this starts as a program, but it develops naturally and organically into a way of life. I don't think you can just move away from that, and I don't think you would want to either. Like, I don't want to go back and eating 5 packs of chocolate after hitting the gym as I once did, right? I don't want to do that because I will be like tearing down the house of cards that I've been building. So, um, like in short sentences, I would say, um, if you're not afraid of changing your life for the better version of yourself, then yes, do the program. Just do it. You're gonna see the difference in only weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, what we saw in your first month to your second month is night and day difference. And the first month, I think you were kind of like, I think I can still do life the way that I've always done it in the past, but I'm working out on a plan. And then when you saw that wasn't working, the second month, you locked in on your nutrition and really stopped thinking about feeding yourself and start thinking about fueling yourself. And as you think about fueling, you start to see the results differently and the appetites change. And what you see now in comparison from what you looked like before to now when you started working with me to now is just incredible to see the results you've seen. So kudos to you. I'm super proud of your results.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I can see them too, and I'm so excited. Like we were talking about a few days back, what would my like what Lucas is going to look like in June, right? If
Right.
this took only less than a month, like I can't wait to see my version 6 months from now.
Yeah,
So it's going to
I
be
love to hear
amazing,
that. I love to hear that because now you have a vision of what is possible and I'll
right?
keep you on that trajectory to see your goals.
Right.
Great,
Thanks.
man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for
thanks
the
so much.
opportunity. I think it's a great opportunity. I would do it all over again if I had the chance. And if you haven't done it, I encourage you to start doing the program.
All right, thanks, man. See you.